You have a loved one who's at a nursing home, and every time you go to visit them, you find them in the same place. What do? My name's Justin Varughese. I'm one of the attorneys here at Parker Waichman, and I want to talk with you about that very situation, which is far too common at nursing homes. The nursing home has a responsibility not to allow for the resident to remain in one space all day. And far too often, the residents are left in a wheelchair, sometimes for 10, 12, 15 hours a day, or they'll be left in a bed for 10 or 12 hours in a day. And the resident is relying on the nursing staff to take them from one place to another, allow them to have some mobility and see different things throughout the day. It's good for their physical health and their mental health. So what can you do when you notice that every time you go to a nursing home, your loved one is always in a wheelchair or always in bed? Well, the most important thing you can do is pay attention and visit frequently. So when you visit, which you should do as often as you can, preferably 2 or 3 times a week at different times of day, take note of where your resident is, where your loved one is. Are you always finding them in a wheelchair? Are you always finding them in bed? Are you always finding them in their room or the dining hall or somewhere else? And it's important to take special note of that. It's also important to have open communication with the nursing staff. That includes the nurses and the CNAs. It is well within your right to ask them, why is my father or mother or grandmother or grandfather always in the wheelchair? Or why every time I come here do I always find them in bed? Are you moving them from one place to another? It's perfectly fair and perfectly reasonable for you to ask these questions, and it doesn't mean that you need to be adversarial or cause some type of a problem. You can very gently and nicely ask that of the staff. But it's important for family members to pay attention and take note of where the residents are and make sure that they're not remaining in one place for far too long. It takes an incredible toll on their physical body as well as mentally. So the best thing you can do is chip in and try to prevent that from happening. If you have a loved one at a nursing home and you've noticed that they are in one spot all the time and it's starting to have an impact on them in some way, I want you to pick up the phone and give me a call. I handle cases like this all the time, and I would love to get some more information from you and see if there's anything we can do to help. Again, my name is Justin Varughese from Parker Waichman. Thanks so much.